guys, it's Evie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing to you a back to school makeup look. So this is all going to be drugstore products, so it will be inexpensive and easy to get. So I'm so excited to do this video. I did one of these last year and it went down really well with you guys. So I thought I'd do another one this year. So I'm going to be showing you just a makeup look that you could use for school. Obviously, I'm not bashing you if you use more makeup or less makeup for school, because that's not an issue at all. You don't have to wear makeup. You could wear loads of makeup. You can do whatever you like. So make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would mean so much to me, and it would be amazing to get 10k, honestly. And if I do get 10k, expect maybe a little giveaway, so make sure to subscribe to maybe become part of that, and also turn the notification bell on so you get notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get on with it. So the first thing, I wasn't actually completely sure if it was drugstore, but it's such a good price. It's like a drugstore price. I think it's like £7. You can get this off Beauty Bay, so I just thought I would include this, and I love it. As you can probably see how much I've used it, and also if you have been a subscriber for a while, you'll know that I've used this in quite a few of my videos. Yes, this is cruelty free and paraben free, which are both good things. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and spray this all over my face just to refresh it. And yeah, this also wakes you up in the morning if you're feeling quite groggy for school. This will wake you up. So yeah, I'm just gonna spray this on my face, and then I'm going to use something which I actually got yesterday. This is an e.l.f. eye refresh stick. The name isn't actually on it, it literally just says e.l.f. on it and like a few bits on the back, but it's basically like an eye cooling stick that is really good to refresh your eyes. This is actually so good, and again, it will refresh your eyes in the morning if they are super tired. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this under my eyes just like this. So refreshing. And if you want to, you can use your ring finger or whatever thing you want to blend this in, but it like sinks in itself, so you don't really need to do this. This dries really quickly. I think like I've only used this like once or twice, but so far it has like dried and been really good, so I don't really think you need to press it in. It will probably air dry, but I'm just gonna press it in. So I am using a primer now. I've already put it on my face, but it's the Miss Sporty Instant Glow primer, and I love the colour of it. It's really good. It's so cheap, and yeah, so I've just put this on my face. It's also very glowy, so it will give you a nice glowy complexion under your makeup. Yeah, I love this. By the way, if I look down, it's because my mirror is here. But yeah, just rubbing this in. Next, I'm going to be doing a little bit of concealer. Concealer might make you feel a little bit more confident in school, which is good to feel confident, so I like using concealer. Sometimes the Revlon Colour Stay, and it might be a little bit pale for me because I just came back from France and I have a tiny bit of a tan, but it's fine. My mum actually gave this to me, so thanks, Mum. I don't know what shade this is. Oh, 02 Light / Pale. So I don't actually know. It seems like there's not a lot left, but she's only used it once, so I think it's just like the way it is. But yeah, I'm gonna put this under my eyes, and this will hopefully make them look awake. I'm just gonna put it just wherever, just put however much you want, and then I'm gonna blend in using a Real Techniques brush, which are really good. And I'm just gonna buff this in, and this brush is great because it gives you a very natural look to your base. So if you're going for that, then I definitely recommend this brush. Baking is a really good step if you want your concealer to last a bit longer, or at least I think that's what baking does, because it's really useful when, like, I don't know about you guys, but in school I'm like always going like this and this and this, but when you bake, for some reason it helps to keep your concealer on a little bit longer, or at least it does for me. So I think baking is a good idea. It's quite messy, but I'm using the Rimmel loose face powder. I'm just going to put a little bit like this into the lid, and then I'm using a dry beauty blender. Used a wet one, and then forgot who it was, but I think someone mentioned on my video to actually use a dry one, and thank you so much whoever that was, because they saved me, because now I can actually bake without making my concealer come off. So I just pat it in like this, and then put it in certain places. Also guys, I'm wearing hoop earrings. I really like them. I feel like they make me look older. I don't know if that's just me. I'm just gonna put it on my forehead as well, and when I like dust off, I'm gonna dust it everywhere so it just gets everywhere. If you're someone who's better at makeup than me and you think I'm doing it wrong, I hope you're not cringing. Okay, so I'm gonna let this bake. This is like if you have a little bit more time in the morning, because for bake you're meant to leave it on for a few minutes. Sometimes people, I feel like, just like dust it straight off, but I don't know, you can do whatever you want to do, but if you want to leave it on, it would more be for people who have a little bit more time in the morning to do that. I guess you can leave it on like while you're doing something, like eating breakfast, I don't know. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to dust my bake off pretty much straight away. I'm just going to use a Real Techniques powder brush, but I'm just going to go ahead and dust off like this. Sometimes I like kind of blend it in as well, because as well as dusting it off, I want to like put it on my face, any residue, because that will be giving me a more matte finish. But yeah, this is a great drugstore baking powder. Love it. So moving on to my brows, I am going to be brushing them upwards, and then I'm going to be using the Freedom eyebrow powder in soft brown, which is really nice. Brow powder is great. I feel like personally for me, brow powder gives me a little bit more of like a natural brow than pomade does. So if you're using a drugstore pomade, I recommend the Freedom pomade. The one I have is a tiny bit grey for my eyebrows, but there are loads of different shades you could get. But yeah, so I'm going to be just using the powder today. I start with the darker colour, and I just start like in the crease. I do actually have a brow routine up on my channel if you want to see that, but this is not my brow routine right now. This is like what I would do if I want to just give a little bit of colour to my brows, but not like do like a whole brow routine. I'm gonna do this off camera because I find it really hard to do on camera. So yeah, just dusting a bit of this through my brows just to give it a little bit more like volume, I guess. Like just make my brows look a little bit more defined. So I've just powdered in my brows a little bit. I'm really not very good at filling in my brows. Sorry if they don't look too great, but yeah, I'll just fill in my brows just quite naturally. I just feel like they give just a nice touch, and it frames your face, and just, I don't know, it's like a very important part of your face. So it's a nice thing to do if you are wanting to fill your eyebrows in. And with powder, you can't really make too much of a mistake because you can just use your fingers and smudge away any bits that you think may have gone a little bit wrong. But another tip is to take your brush, and I'm going to take this sort of like brownie colour, and I'm just like running it right on my lash line here. If you just smudge a little bit here, it will like automatically make your lashes look a little bit thicker, and when you put the mascara on, it will just like give it a really nice effect. So I'm just going to go ahead just right on my lash line, and I don't know, I just really like the look it gives. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I also took a bit of the lighter colour, by the way, like right at the front of my eyebrows. But yeah, I'm going to brush them out. So the drugstore mascara that I've been loving recently is the L'Oreal Mega Volume Miss Baby Roll, but today I wanted to try a new one out that I got, which is the Paradise Ecstatic, because I've really been liking this. I've only used it once before in a comparison video. I'm going to go ahead and use this today. It gives a really nice look, a more natural mascara. I feel like this L'Oreal one is a tiny bit more like natural, but you can build these both up. So if you're going for a more natural look for school, or a more Twitter notification, or a more like dramatic look, just depending, you can just sort of build it up. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my eyelashes. So now I've put that on, I'm going to go ahead and use the Baby Roll as my bottom lash mascara, just to show you how this one works as well. Sometimes I won't wear bottom lash mascara just because sometimes it smudges, but you can do whatever you like, and sometimes I do, so I'm just going to put it on today on my bottom lashes. And this one is such a cool one, it's like twirly, and I do like hardly any on my bottom lashes because, I don't know, I just feel like it. Now I'm going to take my NYX Roll-On Shimmer and put this in the inner corner of my eyes to give me a little bit of like shimmer, and then I'm going to move on to a little bit of actual like highlight for my cheekbones. So I'm going to use the LA Girl Strobe Light in 90 watt. This is about £5, it's so good. So I'm guessing it's drugstore, but I got it online off Beauty Bay. But yeah, I'm going to use just a fan brush just to pick some of this up. It's like a gorgeous like pink, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit on my cheekbones. Sometimes I'll use the brush just like this, and then sometimes I will go ahead and take my finger and just go like that. Honestly, just depends on what I'm feeling. I'm just going to put a little bit on with my finger and then blend it out with the brush, because that works really well. And also, if you want to, you can put it like right here, like under your brow bone, just to lift them up a little bit as well. I'm just going to put some down my nose, just wherever you want to highlight your face. For the last step, I'm just going to be applying a transparent lip gloss from NYX. This is literally so cheap and it's so good. I'm just going to use this because I love a little bit of shine on my lips. It's a very cute look. You could use a tinted lip gloss if you want, or another lip product, but I just like this for school. I just think it's really nice. But yeah, that is the finished look. So that is the end of the drugstore back to school makeup look. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe, because that would be amazing. And yeah, I love you all so much. I hope you enjoyed this look. You were all beautiful, and I will see you next time. Bye. So that is the end of the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. Make sure to click down here to check out my last one and subscribe, and my social medias are down here. See you soon.